I am incredibly upset it did not just play this man's intro. That's crazy. I did upload this, so I've seen this support memory already. Usually when I hop into these fights with it, I haven't seen it yet. But this is a nice one, and it's actually in really high quality. Like higher than usual. That's nice. Look at that hug, man. That's nice to see. All right, guys, we are here. We're not messing around, man. We're here for Int Goku Black. Well, I guess since we're here with him, we are messing around. We're we're gonna see what he can do. I do have to get him against a superclass enemy, so I'll probably be doing 2 different runs, but we'll see what he's capable of. I think this is a terrible easy A. I'm hoping they fix it. Time will tell. But we'll see. Let's get started. I'm gonna cut right to it. Alright, here we are. If there was anybody to have him with, it would be STR Goku Black. Of course, they go 6 for 7 on links. 200k defense. Oof, man, this is... I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to hold it together, right? I'm failing at not holding it together. Alright, cool. So... right now, 200k defense, you guys know he stacks. This isn't a premier, like I said, you know, I'm not fighting a superclass enemy, so he's not going to be able to maximize himself right here. But I did want to fight somebody tech, and off the top of my head, like, this is the fight that pops into my head. Like, this is just what I think of. So I figure this will be a good fight. We will be able to see Rose, of course, throughout. Like, his transformation is what it gets incredibly easy to trigger nowadays with the... what is it? It's 4 turns, 60% or more HP. That's cake, bro. That's a cakewalk. So we'll be able to crack through all of his phases, see him in all of his different turns and motions and things like that. And best of all, we're not we're not stuck using this base form variation of himself for very long, at least. He's rough to read off. I don't even want to talk about his details, but I guess that's kind of how this works, huh? So we'll talk about what he does in a moment once we get right back. Sheesh. Alright, we cut it pretty close right there. Oh, of course he did. We're actually going to use the Senzu Bean anyway. I mean, it doesn't matter because Big Bad Bosses is up. Let's talk about what this guy does while I set this turn up. So he, upon easy A, 330k defense. You gotta grow up, man. You gotta grow up, brother. I ain't gonna lie. This isn't the time to be acting like a little kid because this is crazy. This is like 2020 defense. Yeah, so 2 key attack and defense 80%, which is the very first issue he has, by the way. The first issue this man has is, why only 80%? It could have easily been 150. No one would have been bothered. No one would have been bothered. I think that would have been spectacular. That's not overboard. I don't care what anybody tells me. It's not. Then he gets 40% attack up to 120 and defense 30% up to 60 with each turn that passes. So right now he actually has all 60%. He only has 80 of the 120. And then next, every time he gets hit, of course. I mean, it's fine, whatever. We didn't transform, by the way, of course, as you see. The transformation condition isn't hard. We just... Cell super attacked us, and Rose and Zamasu weren't built up, so we took a lot of damage. It's whatever, it happens. Alright, now we got Goku Black, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this is the only event I felt comfortable taking this unit into. Like, I'm not trying to say he can't do better. I know he probably can, but in this situation, just to make it easy for me to showcase him, we're going back to the classic. I am offended and appalled, but this is what we're working with. 214k defense, no big bad. He's missing a lot. He's missing big bad bosses. Oh, actually, wow. Most of that is compensated by Cold Judgment. I kind of want to see him. Damn, that sucks. I didn't think it. I forgot about Cold Judgment. How could I forget about Cold Judgment? Anyway, we have him right now. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot this Vegeta. I forgot how much health this Vegeta has, but we want to get him a couple of hits, because we do want to build up that crit chance over the course of the fight. Here's the issue. This is the issue. His hidden potential build is one of the worst. I don't know, like triple threat. Like, I can't even. What's the word? I almost want to say paradox. It can't even. Oh man, it's like a lose, lose, lose. I forgot what the word is. The term is, man. It's a dilemma, I guess, is the best word. Because if you give him dodge, he won't get hit. Which means the crit you were depending on, you can't depend on when he's in his base form. However, I would still say give him full dodge. Now that we know his updated transformation condition has been changed, it is important to give him full dodge because he will have it as Rose. We're going to get there. Don't worry. We're going to definitely be able to showcase it here. But like I said, you know, he's dodging, so he's not getting hit in his base. But then if you give him additional, he has additional. So that means the chance of him procting said additional is going to skyrocket if you're facing that superclass enemy. But if you give him crit, you're just going to die. If you give this man crit, bro, I promise you, if you give him full crit, you're going to regret it. I really can't see how you don't regret it. It's not that you can't give him any, it's just like pure crit. It sounds like a terrible idea. That is an atrocious idea. So right now, if he had Cold Judgment, see, now we're talking. Like, we can work with 700k defense with 70% support from, you know, one of the better units of this celebration. I mean, we could work with that, right? It's not ridiculous to say that. Remember, they are giving the 1 key 30% attack. That is very nice. Okay. By the way, I'm being really polite right now. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm being very nice. But I've been hearing, like, was hearing, you know, he's not a top 10 EZA, or like, he's not, like, no, TUR, that is. No, he is. I mean, he's rough around the edges. He's very rough around the edges, but he is for sure. I don't think he's that bad. I think he's just, he's in a place where you cannot survive off of pure defense anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's not realistic. And that first turn, he's gonna be under such heavy pressure by any of these red zone bosses, by any of this Mortal Will event, right? These new stages that are on the way, we don't know what they do yet. The last 2 stages, that is, we don't know what they do yet. He's under so much pressure, he's gonna get exposed. Eventually, your turn 1 is gonna get you killed. Your turn 3 is gonna get you killed. He needs a lot, and he's asking for a lot. But then once he's ready, I mean, once he's able to tank normal attacks, it's kind of just a game of RNG. You guys know how Dokkan is. It's just a game of RNG unless he's type disadvantaged. If he's type disadvantaged at any point in a lot of these fights, it's got to be impossible for him to live before turn 7, right? I mean, it feels, or maybe turn 6. Because that Gowasu and Zamasu support just saved him so much. I mean, Cold Judgment, Big Bad Boss is 70% defense. There's basically 2 support units right there. And there's 2 maximized support units right there when you trigger that. Let's see what this does. I think 4 turns 60% is so easy to get. You just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. Let's see what we got here. So, remember, I didn't even finish his original passive, much less this. 643k defense. Turn 5, 643k. He's getting 50% from Rose. Alright, bro. Listen, alright, bro. I mean, is he better than MVP 17? It's up to you to say whether or not I ain't even gonna say nothing, bro. It's up to you to figure that out. I ain't got nothing for you. All right. Now that he's Rose, 250% attack, 150% defense. He has a 50% chance to crit no matter what. He gets attack 10% with each attack he does. He launches a guaranteed additional. It has a coin flip chance to be a super. He launches another one with a coin flip based on if you are fighting a super class enemy. So it's not actually, like, now we're being much more reasonable about his super attacks and the effects that they give off. It's not impressive to, one turn this Vegeta. It's not. But at least now we're seeing he's rolling a little bit. This is hard, man. Not bashing him is incredibly hard right now. This is humiliating. Why did they do his EZA this dirty? I don't care. He should have been a top 5 EZA, and I don't think he's there at all. I actually don't. I mean, what are we talking? Kaioken Blue, Physical Piccolo's in that range. Is Physical Piccolo better than him? Yeah, Physical Piccolo. Yeah, he is. Because if you can get Physical Piccolo on that movie hero Battle of Wits team, he's got to be better than him. Let's see, who else am I forgetting? Of course, AGL Zamasu, Int Future Gohan. That's 4 right there, right? I said Kaioken Blue? I did. I guess he's like, I gotta look at my list again. I don't really make these lists often because I don't like looking at the game like this, but I do have it in my head. Like, I have it memorized a lot of the time. I just gotta look at it again. But I mean, Physical Beerus, he just doesn't have a spot. I guess one thing Rose will have is that this team is so good. all of his weaknesses get hidden, bro. All of them get hidden by this team, so he has that available to him. Now we're talking. Now I feel like we're chatting. So 1.2 million defense, 6 out of 7 links active. You would not be running STR Rose in any event that does not have a physical enemy or that is not based around a physical enemy. But I mean, we can chat about this. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. His offense is going to get better as he does attacks. You know, the attack buildup I just mentioned a moment ago. We can, 12 million with a 50% chance to crit. He's certainly around that 5 to 6 range. Maybe he's better than Physical Piccolo. He is not better than Kaioken Blue at his peak. Piccolo's peak is... It's more about Piccolo's consistency more than his actual peak. So I'd say it depends on how you're playing this, but it is turn 7, bro. How many fights can you think of right now where he would have gotten all of those super attacks off, never have faced an enemy that was like, this double-digit damage he's taking right now is not real to me. It's not that it wouldn't be high enough to tank certain bosses double digits. It's the fact that we had all this time and all this build up, and we have the support, and we have big bad bosses up, which we're gonna have big bad bosses up all the time. But you get what there's a lot here. There's a lot here. I need to make sure Zamasu's don't one-turn him. Damn it. Oh, we can't even avoid it, can we? Let's do this. I'm worried if I do, because if I do infinite Zamasu, that'll trigger this one's legendary power. I'm trying not to one-turn Vegeta. This video might be over. Let's try it. Let's just make sure we get him 1 key each. Damn it, that's so annoying. I'm really hoping the video doesn't end like this. But yeah, this ends Goku Black. I give him a lot of flack, and I don't really back off anything I said. I still think he's a middling EZA. I don't think he's crazy impressive. I am not impressed by this outing at all. But his team, this Zamasu team, is so very good that it'll make it so that he's tolerated. Like he can be made use of. Does that make sense? He's still like a 5 or a 6. You know what? He's like a 6 or a 7 to me because his updated transformation condition is so easy to get. Now that he is transformed, he's giving 3 key 30% attack to extreme class allies. I think that's really, really helpful. That's so massive. I wish it gave defense, but I'm talking about just the blanket. Like what they do nowadays is they restrict it, right? Like they always have these shenanigans with the super attack and the supports. What they're doing now is, with him, it was already there. So all you had to do was make sure it looked better, and they gave him the 30% attack. I feel as though they could have given him, 30% defense. But what do I know? I don't really play Dokkan like that, right? Anyway, 1.6 mil with the double support. I want to see him without it. I do. I'm not. Turn 9, 1.6. He can triple super right now. I'm really hoping that this Mortal Will event versus Trunks, or like some down the road event before the end of the calendar year, helps this guy. I think he would benefit a lot from that super class long form content that we've been asking for a while now. That would change the game and shift a lot of things. But I can't say this is some crazy. Like I can't. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel. It is the Young King Hitman. There it is right now. By the way, shout out to the Entropy team. That's how I'm doing this one tonight. So Hitman is off this, but I'm not like stunned. Like this is what he was supposed to be doing. I'm not really impressed by anything we've got going on right now. Hitman is off this.